this is our Android application that we are going to create in our video. So as you can see, animation can make your app more premium and smooth. It improve user experience and make your app look more professional. So hey everyone, my name is Ankur Upadhyay and welcome to the Ankur Code. In this video, we are going to learn about the transition animation with Nav3. And if you want to learn about the Nav3, you can watch my previous video or you can find the link below to the description. So for this video, we can start it. First of all, we have to add some dependencies. So I have integrated the animation dependency, and Nav3 we have already integrated that I am telling about in previous video. So I have used the compose animation and I have used the 1.10.6. And let's move to our main project and create a list screen and detail screen first. So create an navigation for that. Let's create a my navigation. So we are going to use the Nav3. So use the composable and my navigation, and in this what we have the nav display, and in this nav display what we need actually, we need the backstack. For creating the backstack, we need some screen as well. So first create some screen called my screen, which is nothing but the sealed classes, and I also provide this code, this GitHub link, so you can find the whole code as well. And we integrate the nav key and create an list screen. We don't have anything, that's why. And we have the another class, we get detail screen, which need a data, and this data can be a resource type. So we have the drawable resource, and this is id and integer, and this is a type of the my screen, and make it as serializable if if anything wrong happen, otherwise it take automatically. After that, we need to create a backstack. Let's create a backstack first. Snapshot list, and because it's a JVM wildcard, so create the JVM wildcard. Nav key we are going to use, let's use the remember, and add the mutable state list of in that default screen, which is my screen dot list screen. Create add the backstack into it, add some backstack, add some modifier into it. Let's add some modifier. After that, we need some entry, so we have the entry provider, and add some entry provider over here. After that, we have the entry, and this entry we need some screen called my screen dot list screen, and the second one is something same like that, just a detail screen. And first of all, create a list screen. So first we are just creating a basic structure, so we can integrate animation later on. My list screen, because it's a composable, so make it a composable function first, and my list screen, and because we need a list, so add some list, mutable list of r dot drawable. Let's import it, and we have some donut, some eclair, then we have some cupcake, gingerbread, Fryo. After that, create a lazy column, and in this lazy column we need items. In this items we pass this list. In this list we have this item, and because we have to add the click, so add some on click, and teaser type value we required it, so we create this lambda function and unit type, and in this we have to use the image which is painter resource, and it's nothing but the item, it's a blank, and because we are using this click, so we have to use the modifier dot clickable on click item, and that's it. And let's go to the my list screen and click on that. We have to add some backstack at my screen dot detail screen, and after that we have to pass the item, so pass the item from it. So this is our item that we are going to pass, and we have received it. So also item we have received, and let's create a simple box, make it a full visibility, modifier dot fill with maximum size. After that content alignment, make it alignment center, so it comes into the center point. Let's add the image over this painter resource, and in this painter, sorry, I have to use the small painter resource, and we have the item dot id. After that add some blank description over this, and let's run this so we can see that the basic structure. So before running this we have to add this my navigation to the screen, so I'm just using the scaffold for this, and in this scaffold we have to use some padding values, pass some padding values, modifier dot padding, and pass the padding values, and let's run this again. And this is our basic structure, that's a very normal. And right now we are going to integrate the transition animation. So for that, first let's understand, if we are click on that, there is no animation over there. So as you can see, this is a pink background, I am not giving any pink background anywhere. So you can learn all about this in my theming video, you can find a link on description as well. So if you want to learn, you can check out those video and come to this video. So we have the two things for integrating the transition animation. First we have the shared transition layout. So what it do, because we have some animation, so the size of the image and the animation size will be changed. So for managing the size, we need a shared transition layout which will handle automatically. Okay. The second thing, we need when to start the animation and when to stop the animation. So we have the animated content, and it required a state variable, as like the we can create our own state variable like the my animation or something, but right now I am just using simple backstack. So whenever the state variable values change, so so the animation is started or ended. Okay. As you can see, the last the backstack last value will or every time is changed when I go to the screen or going to the back. You can create your own video, but you have to handle over there. Okay. After that, we have to pass these two things into this list screen as well. So let me add the shared transition scope and the second with animated visibility scope, and for that we have to create a scope with shared transition scope So this is our scope, and in this scope we have the shared element, and it requires two things. First is the shared content state, and remember shared content state, so we have to pass the id. So like we are going to pass the image, so make sure between source and destination the key will be the same, like in this image and in this image the image id should be same, or the key will be the same. So let me add some item, so it will give a unique id. And the second one, it's required the animated scope, animated visibility scope we have passed. Okay, sorry, we have passed it wrongly. Now we have to pass over there. Okay, just a minute. Animated visibility scope, now it's sorted, and we have to pass the shared transition element, which is this shared transition layout, animated visibility scope, pass this animated, sorry, in this animated content. And we don't have to create a scope over there because we are currently into this shared transition layout, as we have created a scope using the width into this, so we don't need to do this in this image. So we can use just modifier dot shared element. In this we need two things, this dot shared transition, the shared content state, remember shared content state, in which we have to pass the same key. So as you can see, we have to pass the same key. Make sure you have the same key. In this item we have the id, okay, because this provide the item and into this id, okay. Then we need this animated content. Now it's done. Let's run this and see the changes. And we have something we have some animation visible here, as you can see, and we can modify these changes as well. So how can we modify it? Means not modify, but adding some bounce or adding some speed or something. So for adding, we have one property called the bound, and we have to add the scope for this, add some thumb, and we have the spring. So you can read about the spring. In the spring we have two things, first is bounce and second one is speed. So let me add some 0.6 f, so you can visible the bounce, and the second one is the speed, make it 380 f, and also add the same into the second thing, so we can get the same animation in entering and exit. So just add over there, and let's see the bounce. So whenever you change it, the bouncing is changed. So higher the value is, the lower the bounce, and the higher the value is, the higher the speed is. So as you can see, there is a bounce, and you can manage the bounce as well. So that's all about the transition animation with Nav3. If you have any question and suggestion, you can ask me into the comments. Thank you so much for watching this video, and have a great day. Thank you so much.